What up, world? Established Rich coming right back at you. You know I wanted to come and cover this story. Rick Ross has responded to the ongoing beef between 50 Cent and Big Meech. Let's check out what Rick Ross had to say.
So when you're talking to a major player such as myself, the moves I make, I most definitely have an agenda. I don't do anything to off a little peon. You know what I mean? It's bigger. It's bigger. The world is much bigger. You understand? So look, one time for the real hustlers. February 13th, that bigmeech concert going down in a major way, and all the hustlers gonna be in the building. You heard me? I'm gonna do that BMF. I might do that 14 times for no reason. You heard me? Holding up that official Bel Air bottle. You heard me? One time for my nigga Booby still locked up. One time for all the real niggas. Rick Brown Lee just came home. One time for all the real niggas who come at home. Hey, listen. Trust me when I tell you that heavyweight, big boys, the biggest, the bezel, Ricky Ravioli. Getting to the money ain't never personal. You won't even remember this 2 months. 3 years from now, when your kids and grandkids running around playing with the koi fish that's swimming through your living room, that's the only thing that matters. Everything the boss do is really a movie. I can create a show right now on the yacht. Call it the startup. You come get on the yacht and you tell me what to play. Yeah. So look, I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino, it's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it. I'm just talking,
Now, you can see what Rick Ross has to say. Now he claims he's making a BMF movie. He disses the TV show, which I personally think was a shot at Lil Meech by saying you're dealing with a lackluster, low-budget TV show, and he wants to bring the movie to the big screen. How many movies has Rick Ross made? That's not even his field of business. Once again, pettiness going back and forth. He wants to say something to seem as if he's one-upping 50 Cent. Now, I think that this is all fluff. 50 Cent, I'm pretty sure, owns the rights to make a movie, or at least has first right of refusal when it comes to making a movie. He's already plugged in with it, and by the time Ross, if it was even possible, I think it's pie in the sky dreams. That's exactly what I think it is. And how can Meech even be cool with a person like Rick Ross, who is using somebody else's name as we speak right now? That's not even his real name. He's using the name of the real Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky Ross, if you're familiar with him. And he's built a career and a reputation off of the name of another drug dealer. So let's say, for instance, Big Meech was locked up for the last 20 years, and there was another rapper that was running around calling himself Big Meech, and he had made a career off of Big Meech's name. How would Big Meech feel then? How would he feel? Once again, it goes back to my last video. You have Big Meech and you have Rick Ross, whether it be the fake one or the real one, all being celebrated for criminal activity, for selling poison to their people, and for continuing to promote a lifestyle that leads to death or jail, which we all know if we've been out there before, or if we've had any friends or family who have been in the streets. We all know how this ends. And I hate to keep harping on that point, but Rick Ross is fake himself. He's not even using his real name, and he came into the game off of the reputation of the real Rick Ross. When people heard that name, it was immediate respect because of the things that you have heard that name associated with. And Rick Ross rode that into success. you know, and him being celebrated next to Big Meech, who's also being celebrated for the same type of behavior. It's mind boggling. It's mind boggling. You know, this big welcome home concert that Rick Ross is headlining. He claims he's going to perform the record 14 times, you know, and all the hustlers are going to be there. It's once again, it's reinforcing this notion that this is something to glorify. You know, I mean, how long is Rick Ross going to be stuck in character? I mean, he talks like a wrestler. I like Ross's music, but I would love to hear him speak genuinely one time. Every time he speaks, it's like he's in a movie, you know, like he's shooting a scene for a movie. But that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe. Establish Rich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.